Mr. JP Chilsani, who's the CEO of Reliance Power, joins us on the show from Mumbai. Mr. Chilsani, thanks very much for taking out the time. Can you share the results highlights with us?
Numbers have been quite impressive this year on this. The generation, physical performance where generation got doubled from 4 billion units to 8 billion units. The top line has increased from 2,700 crores to 5,200 crores. And profit for the first time for the company has crossed 1,000 mark and it's the 1,011 crores, which is about 18% more than the last financial year on this. So from that angle, if you look at it, there is an all-round improvement in performance financially as well as the physical performance-wise.
Mr. Chilsani, there has been a write-off of about 30 crore for the quarter gone by. What is that write-off related to?
That's the employee stock option, the shares what you buy, and you need to keep adjusting it to the market price.
And there also has been a steep rise in operating and maintenance expenses. Why is that?
And that's because the capacity has got doubled. The last year was 1,200 megawatt, this year is 2,500 megawatts. So obviously with increase in capacity, your O&M expenses would keep going up. So it is in proportion to the megawatts we are operating.
Could you take us through all your projects at this point in time and the execution time frame?
The ROSA has been, in addition to the return on equity, ROSA has been also giving us profitability in terms of improved performance parameters, whether it's heat rate or it's the O&M expenses, it's an interest and working capital. And we expect that would continue to give us good performance, ROSA, like last year it gave, and this year also would continue this financial year. The solar plant is doing very well. In fact, the PLF for the March and April has been 23%, so that's going to add to the bottom line as well on this. And the other one is the Butiburi project, which has now started commercial operations. So therefore, Butiburi project, other one is going to add to the top line and bottom line this financial the year. Plus the Sasan more units are going to come in, and the solar thermal plant 100 megawatts will get commissioned. So therefore, additional capacity going to come in regularly in this year. So that would keep increasing our top line and bottom line this year.
Mr. Chilsani, what was the average PLF for our power for the quarter gone by?
Yeah, we actually measure the availability rather than the PLF because you get paid based on the availability on this. The last quarter, if you remember, quarter 3, we said that ROSA has clocked 103% availability. In fact, in the quarter 4, it has achieved 106% availability, highest ever achieved by the station on this. All 4 units together were available for generation for 106%. On the PLF front, which depends upon many factors to achieve the PLF, because whether it got dispatched or not got dispatched, on yearly basis, the PLF has been 76%.
Could you also please share with us the capacity expansion plans over the next 12 to 18 months?
The Sasan, there are 5 more units to be commissioned, so 4 of them are going to come in this financial year. That's going to be a significant capacity addition, which is about 2,640 megawatts. And the CSP 100 megawatts would get commissioned. Therefore, the operating capacity would become double with this itself. And with some visibility on the gas pooling happening, the Samalkot plant, which is large 2,000 megawatts plus capacity, so would happen depending upon what point of time the gas pooling issue gets resolved.
Mr. Chilsani, what is the guidance on power generation by end of FY14?
See, last year was 8 billion units. It's a little more than 8 billion units is what we generated last year on this. And to that, the significant addition this time is going to be Butiburi, Sasan and the solar CSP on this. So there's going to be a significant addition. I don't have a number in my mind, but the capacity wise, as I said, that we're going to double the capacity compared to the last year, but that comes in phases. So generation may not double, but it will significantly improve compared to the last year.
Could you tell us what the total coal production is as of now and also the outlook on pricing?
The coal mining wise is we take a lot of pride in having developed the world class mine there. It's operating beautifully and all equipments are stabilized, and the output performance we're getting is better than what we expected on this, and we had a 0 loss over in terms of the safety wise and environmental wise on this, and we are now limiting our coal production to meet the Sasan requirement. We're just producing the coal to the extent what it's required. Otherwise, there is a significant amount of more coal what we can produce. In fact, we exposed about 5 million tons of coal, which can be produced this year and the next year on this. But right now we are matching the coal production with respect to the requirement at Sasan. Otherwise, the coal mine is done significantly better on this. And the cost, it's in the initial stages. Right now, it's under control. So obviously, as more and more coal gets produced, the cost also would get optimized on this, and it's within the targeted numbers what we had in mind.
Well, Mr. Tulsiani, appreciate your time and good luck for coming quarters.